this is Kendra Lewis, your Scentsy Director. So today I am going to show you something that really helps me take better care of my customers. So this is like a customer service training. Hopefully it really helps you too. This is a big 3-ring binder that I've got at Walmart for like 12 bucks or something. Has a handle. It's purple for Scentsy. Has lots of pockets. You open it up and we have 2 sides here. So we have 2 different sides here. And let me just try to go through this rundown. This is going to be kind of crazy trying to tell you all, but this side over here is tabbed January through December, okay? So I've got January through December stuff over here. This over here is A through Z customer information is what that is, okay? What I do with this is how I track all of my orders, take care of my customers, everything. So whenever I get orders, either from outside orders or a party order, I take those order forms and I stick them in here until I get them placed. Once I get the orders placed, I take out the order forms and I take them and I shove them back here once the orders are placed. They get shoved back here in the back until the orders come in. When the orders come in, then I pull these back out, sort all of the orders, and I tear off the white copy, which is my copy, and all the other copies that are either already been handed to the customer or they're going to go in the customer bag. So I can bag their order, put their receipt in there too, and then the white copy's mine. So what do you guys do with your white copies? This is what I do with mine. I use a customer information sheet. I'm going to show you real close here and try to cover up the name, the information. This is a customer information sheet. Okay? It says Scentsy at the top. It has the customer's name, address, email, phone number, all that good stuff. And then it has stuff underneath that talks about personal notes, order history, all that good stuff. You're going to see it because I'm going to attach it with this video training. But this is basically how I keep track of my customers. I do a new customer information sheet for every single customer. And then what do I do with their order forms? Well, I shove it down in here. Sideways down in the back of this sheet, I put their order form. Okay, so I always have every order. If they order a lot, they get doubled up in there. So this one here probably has like 4 order forms in behind it, and I just put the newest one on top and just keep them in there so I can keep the orders. And then on these customer information pages, you know, it has a spot for order history so you can kind of keep track of what they've done most recently. And this allows me to just quickly flip through and see, okay, well, this person ordered that, or I can make notes. This person loves Simply Irresistible. Simply Irresistible is being discontinued this month, so I need to make sure I call this customer and let her know that one of her favorite fragrances is being discontinued. So this allows me just kind of keep track of my customers. So every time we have a discontinued list, I would skim through this thing and kind of see, you know, who likes what. But I also use Melissa Gratz's recipe card thing that she does, where she puts the name of a fragrance in there, A through Z, and then she puts the name of the fragrance on the card, and then every customer who loves that, she puts their name on it. I use that too, because that is a way that, you know, I could miss something in this because this is a lot to handle, but that recipe card, I'm going to attach her training to this too, so you can reference that. Her recipe card will really help you during our transition months when we're discontinuing fragrances, or even the Bring Back My Bars when we're bringing back fragrances. You can contact those customers quickly, let them know about their favorite fragrance, and that's something that you want to do to provide the best customer service you can for your customers. Now, how do I keep track of follow-up using this method? Well, that's where the January through December comes into play. So I have one of these for every single month. It says the month, it says hosts that are going to be hosting that month, or hostesses who booked that month. I'm going to attach this too so you can look at it later. You know, team members to contact, all kinds of information, extra notes down here. This just allows me to get a glimpse of what I'm doing in January or what I've done in January. Let's just say in January, I have a hostess who booked a party, okay? She booked a party from me, and I'm going to deliver her stuff, but in like 3 months, I'm going to want to contact her and follow up and see if she wants to book another party, and I'm going to want to contact all of her guests to see if they need to reorder anything. So we're in January now. That's where this is. So I'm going to go 3 months out, February, March, April. And in April, you see that, or that's March. In April, you see the April page, okay? Behind that, I have notebook paper, all right? This notebook paper, what's written down on this are the names of every single person that I wanted to follow up with in January. So in January, I did that party, you know, and I took their orders and I put them in here until I placed them, and then I placed them, and then whenever I sorted them out, I took the order forms and I put the order forms in here with their name. Well, before I shoved their order forms and filed them away, I wrote their names down 3 months out so I could follow up with them 3 months out. So their names are here on my list right behind my April. I'm going to follow up with those customers, call them, let them know any specials or deals I've got going on, and just say, hey, this is Kendra. I was the consultant at Jenna's party that she did back in January. I just wanted to follow up with you and see how you're liking your product and if you're needing to reorder anything. You know, that's something I do. Something else I like to do is after the party has been delivered, I like to contact every single customer that ordered from that party, you know, around a week after it delivered. So in January, you know, she had her party. I delivered it. About a week later, I contacted all of her customers. So I also wrote that on the January contact thing, because in a week, who knows, I might forget. So I wrote that down so I can reference back and remind myself that I have checked in. You know, I put the names of all the people from her party and put a check mark next to each one whenever I got a hold of them. So I'm going to call them about a week after their stuff has been delivered, and I'm going to say, hey, this is Kendra. I was a consultant from Jana's party last week. I was just calling to make sure that you got your order, and if you're liking your Scentsy all right. You like that Roosevelt buddy that you got? You know, think of something personal from their order form that you can ask them if they liked it, and they're going to think that you're so awesome that you remembered what they ordered, and that you called to make sure that they received their order, and that you called to make sure that they were liking the products that they bought. And you never know. A week later, they still may want to reorder, or they may think they may want to host a party. So you can ask them those questions too. But that is just something I kind of do real quickly to keep up with everybody. There's all kinds of ways you can customize this to yourself. And again, I am going to tag Melissa Gratz's video to it because her customer service really kind of stemmed what I do. And then I'm going to attach these files for you so that you can do this on your own too. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Again, this is Kendra Lewis, Independent Scentsy Director. Have a good day.